Okay, stream starting. Hello. Okay. Hi. Welcome everyone. How's it going, Mario and Sonic fan? Hi, Gyro. You guys are wondering I'll be working on the beta stuff today. Yeah, you're from the Discord. Just give me a second. Gotta put some eye drops in. Been up all night. How's it going, Multi-Silver? Welcome to the stream. Beginning in a second. Hi, Finish. Hi, Zach back. Hope you're having a good day too. Toast. Hi, Toast. We can be. Sitting here so I can keep an eye on everything. Okay. Where to start? Today I'll be working on the beta thing. A couple of things I could do today. A couple of things that people have been asking for. Let me just take a look at my Trello list really quick. Okay, something I want to focus on would probably be... I guess I can go ahead and fix those dialogue boxes first. It'll be the easiest thing to do right now. Let me go ahead and open this up. I'm gonna wanna go get this dialogue box. I have to extract them all because I already have them in game. Geeky Luigi pointed out that they were incorrect, so I can go ahead and fix them. Are those dialogue boxes?
Hello?
Oh, here they are. Alright. Go ahead and make a folder for them so I can get them out. I don't think this one's used, so I'll leave that one alone. Uh-oh. Hi, Hellbot. Okay, I'll go ahead and I will extract this one as well. And then the last box. Okay, so that most of the boxes, I believe. Here we go. Folder. Okay, here we go. So pretty much what's wrong with them is that they're too shaded right now. So they have shading on the bottom that's really thick. There's like a gray line right here. You see there's different layers of shading that we have right now. Let me see. Catch up on this. Okay, I gotta ask. What put you into wanting to mod Luigi's Mansion, and what do you remember from your first time playing the game? The first thing I remember, when I was little, we had a little GameCube, in the living room. And the first thing I remember was being really scared of it. And I was really scared of Luigi's Mansion, not because it was a scary game, but just the drumming in the beginning of the game, the thing that goes boom, 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 the suspenseful drum, right? So that always threw me off when I was a kid. So it was definitely one of the things that's like vivid in my memory about it. When it comes to getting into Luigi's Mansion modding, it's not something I wanted to do per se, like for a long time, because the hurdle was so big. Because modding this game is crazy. It really puts you in like a position to where you're not really familiar with things, and it can get really overwhelming really quickly. So one of the things I wanted to do was add some treasure to the chest, because I always loved the way that the little jewels looked. Always thought that was like the best thing in the game. And I always just wanted to see what it would be like if they had a whole bunch of jewels in one chest. So that's what I did first. And if you go back to videos like from a couple years back, that was one of the first things that I was able to do back before we didn't have any tools or anything. So I was always really proud of that. Data restoration is looking amazing so far. Thank you for making. Oh, you're welcome, Gyro. Thanks. Okay, let me get this box. Got Luigi's Mansion on Christmas. It's a good time to get Luigi's Mansion. Probably best to leave a single pixel for this, honestly. I've honestly loved seeing what the modding community can do, and I love that you're all able to. Low-key wish I could get into modding. You can. Not too hard nowadays. So we have like 3D tools and stuff. So if you really wanted to try it, by all means, go ahead. Got my copy of Luigi's Mansion off of eBay when I was 11. Yeah. Dark Moon is like the new thing for people that are younger, or a younger demographic. It's usually the first game they played was Dark Moon. Found that really surprising. 2018. Vacation, let me check. I won't miss it this time. And Buchoy. Thank you for subscribing. Hope I didn't butcher that. I'm gonna have to manually color this in, I think. Hi Luigi, welcome to the stream. If you're messaging me on Discord, I can't look right now. Another. Give me 1 second, there's delay for me too. Is the quality stream alright for you guys? Sure. Sure everything's where it should. Thanks for subscribing, Finish. I'm surprised you weren't already. Check Discord via phone if you absolutely need to. I can, but maybe next stream. I just want to focus on you guys for now. Very squished. Yeah. I could probably unsquish it eventually. This is fine for now. First stream. Kim says, I haven't played Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube before. I only played it on my 3DS and the controls are hard. I can see why everyone prefers the GameCube more and why people modify. Mostly wanted it for Switch. Yeah, I wish it was for Switch also. One of the really disappointing things about it not being for Switch is just the fact that the 3DS port looks so good. Like, they redid all the geometry and textures and everything. So it's just a shame that it was stuck on 3DS. Really underappreciated, I'm sure. But in the vein of the first game, I guess it's normal. Welcome, Connor. Welcome, Hawk Teeves. Octave says, honestly, I wish it got a Switch remake instead of 3DS. 3. Blah blah. You think the 3DS remake looks a lot better than Dark Moon? Probably does. Most likely does, actually. And it's this whole thing, actually. I didn't even think about that. A bit crusty though. Let's see. Vacation. Let's see. Who is it? If you guys didn't know, you guys want to head over to Twitch, that's fine too. I'm just gonna be doing cross-platform streams for a little while, just to get everybody over there. So it's pretty much a migrating process, so if you guys didn't see the new video, it's probably where you should head. It's fine for now though. Backpack says, the 3DS remake is great, but the controls are poo-poo. Hoping it gets a Switch port since a decent amount of late 3DS titles are away to Switch. Yeah, I hope it does too, but honestly, I think that it's more likely that Dark Moon will get ported to Switch. As crazy as that sounds. Their notification. It's the last one. Hi Shane. Sack Pack, thanks for following. Guessing that Twitch. I really have to lessen this shading. Ooh, this is gonna be a weird job. Kim says, if they ever remake Luigi's Mansion for the Switch, add a Scarescraper type mode. Yeah, I could see that being viable. I really like the gameplay in the first one, so I agree. Definitely. Yeah, that's a little bit of shading that I'm looking for. I gotta do that to the rest of it. Get a little crazy. What's my Twitch? SM Tony. I will post my Twitch in the chat. But if you're trying to find my Twitch, it's portable_production. I will post it in the chat now because I forgot to do that. Let me just get it for you. Here is my Twitch up chat for you guys. If my mic is cutting out, please do let me know. Vacation? Hopefully I didn't miss that one. Okay. The best new Super Mario Bros. Thank you for the follow. Glad to have all you guys. Old text box needs to be pushed. Kinda. It probably would have been more viable, honestly. Oh, alright, we're restarting on it. 1 second. Okay. Now I can start. We want only like a line of shading, barely any shading. Okay, second. Yeah, that looks more like. SM Tony, thank you for the follow. Xbox is really early. Forgot that we even worked on this, honestly. My mic sounds quiet. It's probably because I'm going back and forth from talking to going to a stationary mic. I will fix it later. Okay, yeah, this is the right direction. Now we're talking. Clearing these. These ones have to be shrunk down like. Go ahead. Fill these in. Rorschach Reload. Thanks for the follow. All of this can become white. Most of this, anyway. Can all be shrunken down. Did do a lot of shading. I don't know why we did so. No. What are your opinions on Dark Moon and 3? I mean, you played them. My opinion on Dark Moon is that it's a really good game that was lost to time, I guess. It was poorly received because it was mission-based, which I think it shouldn't have been mission-based, but honestly, for a 3DS game, I think that was probably the best I could do. For the fact that it, I don't know, it just felt right for a 3DS game because it's for, you know, playing in bite-size sessions, I guess. So, I think Dark Moon is really underrated. I love the soundtrack from that game. I think it's a lot better than 3's. As for 3, that's a really good game. 3 is probably one of the Switch games that I can actually say is worth $60. And most of them aren't really. I've never been an avid user of the Switch, but I think that LM3 is probably one of those games that you can pick up for 60 and feel like you got something out of it. 3 is too bright. They have a brightness thing you could turn down. That's what I did. When I lean in closer to the mic, I can hear you fine. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm gonna have to adjust my setup. That I will have to do. The biggest flaw about Dark Moon's mission system is that you couldn't save in between. You had to beat it in one go. Sometimes the missions would drag out too. I think the missions only got bad when it was the spiderweb missions. Why? Those are really bad. It's just stuff that was mundane that seemed bad to me. I don't know. Kim says, what are your opinions about Dark Moon's ghost designs? In my opinion, the Sneaker Ghost is the best designed ghost. I think the Sneaker Ghost is the one that looks like a salamander. I like Dark Moon's designs, but I only appreciate them because LM3's designs were really bad, in my opinion. I thought they was really rehashed looking, especially the square one. So I don't think they're necessarily good, but I wouldn't say they're bad either. They're okay. But once you compare them to the default ghosts of Luigi's Mansion 3, you start to appreciate them more. I feel like that's what happened to me. I remember one of the longer missions was the one in Old Clockworks where you had to explore the mansion to find the clock hand, then fight the one blue big brain guy afterwards. Yeah. Yeah. I could see that being one of the ones that you don't like. I like the enemy, what he's called. The brain enemy though, is probably one of my favorites. Yeah, LM3's Slinker was also nice, yeah. Do you think that could be a good idea? Bringing the ghost from Luigi's Mansion to Luigi's Mansion 3? I don't think they'd fit the style of Luigi's Mansion 3, but I mean, it would be kind of cool to see HD models. You sort of got that with the remake a little bit, but not as much as it could be, I guess. But it would be cool to see throwback enemies, yeah, sure. I could see that being viable for Scarescraper. I'm not sure if they do DLC for that, though. Nintendo honestly got lazy making new ghosts, so they just made copies from Dark Moon. Yeah, I think so too. The Goob is probably one of the only original looking ones out of the bunch, in my opinion. One pixel at a time. The press Luigi says, I would have been better. It would have been better just design new ghosts rather than bring back ghosts. Yeah. At least more than rehashing their abilities. Yeah, that was another thing I didn't like about LM3. But overall, LM3 is a really good game. I think the portrait ghosts really make up for it. One pixel at a time. Nothing more satisfying. You guys might be wondering why I'm doing one pixel at a time. It's because I'm really, really bad at this. I totally expected a retro Scarescraper pack where they bring back LM1 ghosts and designs. Yeah, I could see them doing that, but they didn't do that, so I don't know. Not much to say on that. I hate it when games trick you into thinking you got something, but you really gotta go get it again. It's annoying to me. Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like backtracking. Elm 3 had that actually, with the Polterkitty levels. But I like the Polterkitty, so can't really say. Some photo editors have a feature if you hold shift while drawing, it'll make a straight line. Well, I don't think that does. No, it doesn't. Yeah, paint.net, not one of those. Sad. Rorschach Reload says, I remember playing Dark Moon. Hot take. Polterkitty over Polterpup. Uh, I don't know. I think they're both equally as good. To me, anyway. I do like Polterpup more, though, because he looks more like the originals. Polterkitty does look like an LM3 ghost. That makes sense. I think in LM3 the slam is a great feature, but it was way too overpowered. Maybe instead of doing 20 damage, it should have done 10 damage instead. I am not a fan of the slam mechanic, but that's neither here nor there. I never really thought of it as something that they needed, I guess. I thought that the combat was pretty good already, but I can see why they added it. Don't know why Polterpup has no eyes in the third game. I don't know why he has no eyes either. But I can't say that I like the pupils. So maybe it was just a creative. Never look for consistency in Nintendo stuff. Get disappointed. Hi SGC, welcome to the stream. Watched Halebot's stream for 8 hours yesterday. I watched it for like 2. In the middle of the night. It's my downtime. Yeah, that's looking better. Rorschach Reload says, I remember playing Dark Moon the year that came, and I felt it was incomplete. I don't know about incomplete, but I do know that a lot of people were disappointed with it for rightful reasons. And I can see why. It had been so many years since the first one came out. Everybody was anticipating Dark Moon so much, I can see why they came out disappointed. Because back then, the fact that it was on 3DS, you didn't really think about it as much. Especially if you're younger. You just thought, oh, it's a new Luigi's Mansion. You never really thought about how it was going to be constructed. I can see why. This color and put that up. Actually, might just fine. Out of all the ghosts in the first game, the blue twirler is the best, but their shockwave thing is hard to dodge when there's multiple. That's true. I do think the blue twirler's underused though, but I do think he's one of the best ones for sure. One of my favorites as well. SGC says, I remember having a 3DS a month after launch and being disappointed that all the exciting games were only trailers and not demos. I waited such a long time for 2 to come out. Both that and Animal Crossing felt like an eternity to wait for. I was never into Animal Crossing until New Horizons, funnily enough. Actually my first Animal Crossing game. And I heard a lot of people were like disappointed in that one. And I didn't really get why. But then I did some research and I can see why, but I thought it was a solid game. Should be one text box down. I'll go ahead and show it in game in a sec. I think that is one text box that's ready to go. As for the sides right here, I guess I can work on those. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, I see what's going on here. I remember getting Luigi's Dark Moon in the Year of Luigi back then. Yeah, I was surprised that they had a Year of Luigi. They had a big net loss for that. I'm pretty sure they knew they were going to get financially depraved by having that year, but they decided to do it anyway, so props to them. Can't even draw a straight line. This is what happens when you stay up 12 hours on nothing but a Dr. Pepper. Nintendo better do something for Luigi's Mansion 20th anniversary. I don't think they will. They had a chance at E3 and they didn't really do anything at E3 at all. So I don't think they're going to. SGC says, I got Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon day 1. I enjoyed it during the time, but have played through it any more than once. Well, I've replayed the original multiple times. Yeah, Dark Moon isn't really something you can replay can get something out of, I don't think. Just lacking. Not really the game's fault, it's just the 3DS stuff in general, I guess. Luigi says there's a line tool in it, I think. Oh wow, the quality of Twitch stream is better than on YouTube. Yeah, I think Twitch's encoding is way better. Say for sure though, just something I heard. I guess it's because 2 and 3 are longer game. Yeah, could be. But I bet it's the mission thing too. Probably makes you feel like you're worn out, I guess. Probably the best way to put it. I don't know how to explain LM2 or the feeling that it gives you, but it's definitely not satisfying to play. Wonder if that'll do. Or if the game will bit more. I think that should do. I just gotta take off a little bit of the shading. And that should do it. A little bit of polishing and on our way. The next text box anyway. I kind of like how they did. Oh, welcome, Elwin Pasta. I didn't mess it up. Welcome to the stream. Spencer says, from storm modding to this, crazy. Hope it's all going great. Well, thanks, Spencer. Must be very old subscriber. Yep, it's all going good. I kinda like how what they did to the purple Slinker Ghost LM3 is basically a mix of the sneaker from Dark Moon and a mix of the Grabber Ghost from Luigi's Mansion 1. Yeah, I like the Slinker Ghost too. I think that those ghosts are really well done. The grappling ghost. That should do it. Too bad. Still in game either. It does look a little crusty right there. I guess I can fix that. Now it has more of a white shading to it. More reminiscent of what it actually was. Luigi says, I like how YouTube has more views than Twitch. Yeah, it happens. If you guys didn't know, it's probably best if you guys go over to Twitch. I'll go ahead and post the link again for anybody who missed it. Let's see. If you guys didn't know, I'm going to be moving permanently to Twitch for streaming eventually. And these are temporary. These are okay then. What is that? Copy. These streams are for getting everybody on Twitch. I hate how the orange ghost from LM3 is a homage to the Space World ghost. Yet they wasted its potential. It rarely appears anywhere throughout the hotel. I don't remember the old ghost. At least not any that represent Space World. Notification. Okay. Second one pops up. Spence for the follow. Him says, yeah, the Trapper Ghost is probably the best looking ghost in LM3 and the creepiest, yet Nintendo decided to make the Trapper Ghost useless. I still don't remember him. Are you guys talking about the one with the big tongue? It's the only one I can remember. Let's save box 5 and let's put it in and see how it goes. Oh no. Uh-oh. Not good. Don't know why it would do that. Okay, so it's being really weird. Oh, I see why. I see why. No, I don't. I don't see any miscoloration. Go ahead. Look. Maybe there is. Maybe I failed to. Here, let's see how that treats it. Capped from Twitch says, the way I got stuck in gym for a good 20 minutes because I forgot how to defeat the Trapper Ghost. So it's clearing up slowly. See what I missed? Coloration along the edges. I don't know how I made that happen. Ooh, some major miscoloration along the sides. So I think it's really hard to see because it's white. If that got some. If I can get some of it over here. And we can just manually fix the rest. Luigi's mentioned modding, everyone. Thing that you do and it never goes how you want it to. That's a big reason it's so hard for people to get into this kind of modding, is because of stuff like this. It'll just deter people from doing stuff, in my experience. Rorschach load says, my 3DS, it's Dark Moon edition, Cobalt Blue. I was excited to play it. Felt some disappointment. But being honest, it's not a bad game at all. Oh, it's not that bad of a game. It's a pretty good game. Oh. More over there. Oh. How strange. I guess I can try PNG, but I don't know if that'll fix it. Oh. If it does, I just wasted a bunch of time. I can't really say it did fix anything. Weird shading going on there. That's from. Says didn't go the way I wanted to. The way it went was much better. Yeah, modding has a lot of that. Definitely a lot of back and forth with everything. You have to have a lot of patience. I'd say I like LM3DS, but it broke my circle pad in my 3D. There we go. So bad. Hold on. Seeing one more error before we import in the sides of the box there and the bottom of the other box. It's weird how it's melding into that. Not really visible on paint.net. Spence is a storm modder. Interesting. Patience was the hardest one when trying to find the perfect things I wanted. Yeah, definitely need patience for it. I'm starting to think the shading is funky. Let's see. Maybe one layer of it. Presume. I'm gonna. But most definitely do not squish textures. Seems to bug out. I want to be able to get back into it, and I have to relearn it. I doubt I'll have the same teachers as last time, so I give up. I gave up the ghost on it. Still. Oh, a really badly shaded box. You see some rust in it though. I do want to fix one more thing top left. Right there. So let me go ahead and fix this up. Only take a second. That should do it. Oh, and then I have to save it again. I don't know if the stream went down right now. That was really weird. It's not up for you guys. Let me. Well, I guess to that point you wouldn't know. If the stream's acting funny, let me know. And we can test out that BTI. I think this is the training room. Yeah, so go ahead and test it out really quick. I do have backups in my drive, so we should be good to test. So now that that's done, we're gonna go back into the game itself. This and then into the game folder. Iwamoto, not Kawano, I mean. Inside Kawano, there are the text boxes. There they are. Do M window. I'll go ahead and replace this window again, as I was just showing Geeky Luigi something last time. And then we'll come back out of it. And then we will go to the repacking tool. Double click that. And done. Now we can test in-game. Okay, let's see. It's most likely the text box. Looks much better. Besides the black shading, can't really complain. I do see that it does very black, the outline. Something I'm a fan of. But I don't know if that's how I had it before. Let me see how it looks in the dark. Does Luigi's Mansion Extra Tangy have a custom save data icon? Yes, it does. Okay, so I'm seeing a couple of things that I don't like. The whole black shade. Let me take a closer look at it. But I think the bottom line is where we want to be, definitely. Yeah, the bottom line right there is definitely where we want to be. Everything else is way too black. So I'm gonna have to transfer all the colors from the bottom line. This bottom line is perfect. That looks really good. I'm gonna have to transfer that over to the other one. Get one thing out of the way, we can go ahead and we can get rid of all this black right here. So that's what the game's displaying. This is definitely what we needed to do. So what we want to do is we want to go in here. And all of this has to become like this, essentially. So it's one shade of gray and one shade of sort of black grayish. So everything's gonna have to get chopped down. Let me just go along the line. Line of all that. And then at the end, we're gonna come back around. Different shade. Also gonna have to clean up all these lines. They are pretty crusty. Am I shading a box pixel by pixel? Yeah, I'm not good at this. Very bad at this, actually. It's never a tech person. Mm-mm. Rorschach Reload says cat. Yeah, all of this is just gonna have to be one line, I think. It's coming through all of it. Very bottom, right there, will be like very thin shading. So that's definitely how this is gonna work out. Okay, now we can be. So let's go ahead and take this shade of black. And let's go around this. It's one line. Don't know what that is. Get rid of that. Chibi Mario Gamer says, I use a sprite to use line tool and might help out, but I don't know. Yeah, might help out, but it's just a text box. I should be fine. Unfortunately, I have to go line by line. Very good at this. That's fine. When I first made this box, I'm pretty sure it was line by line as well. But I don't mind it. Yeah, so there's a big problem. All this stuff right here. Oh, you want to help out? Or you could if you really want to. See my DM after stream. If I don't get this down. Hopefully I can. Guess I could do lasso select. Rorschach says, watching this while I'm listening to Luigi's Mansion OST brings me good times. It's very nice. Yeah, I agree. Luigi the Modder. Hog. So, let's see. So for the most part, the only thing I have to do now is fade it a little bit more. Gotta get singing. Ooh. Move all of this stuff up. Move this a little bit up. So I don't know exactly what this part of the text. All this seems relative. Besides that right there, I can fix this. Here, let me one more. Maybe a little bit more than that. Yep, that should be fine. And then over on this side, something is going on. Exactly know what that is. Really odd. Suppose it's because all of the colors need to be moved upwards. I can try moving a line upward. But in turn, you would need to move everything else up one, too. So you end up with this really strange looking black outline. Now you only want one layer of that black outline. Just keep going up. Until it starts to make sense. Let's see. My stream stop updating? Oh. Search back. Weird. So, to fix this, we probably just need to move the black outline. You have to lessen it to faded, I guess. See that it does have a shading. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to take that gray outline and we're gonna want to make it a little bit bigger. As for this stuff, make the point a little stronger if we really want to. And then the rest of it can even out. Like that. Did their music reset? Oh.
Hello?
Let's see. Chibi says, I don't think you can play Dark Moon on an emulator all that much because I tried doing that once and it didn't work. I don't think Citra runs Dark Moon very well. Still. That might not be the case anymore though, it's been a while since I've checked. When I tried it a long time ago, it didn't work though. C says Citra emulates 3DS games pretty well. I haven't had time to try Dark Moon, but it runs the remake perfectly at least. Yeah, it does run the remake perfectly. I think Dark Moon doesn't run as well or even close to as well as the remake though. Fortunately. This does look somewhat acceptable, however... Out. Oh, notification. Saria, thank you for following. Dream. I can see where it went wrong. Oh yeah, a lot of pixels here. Really, really bad. Go ahead and clean that up. That makes more sense. I was wondering what I was doing wrong. Oh, nothing at all. That should look much better. Oh, so bad. Be better? Sure. So bad. Am I satisfied with it? Probably not. We test it? Yeah, I think. Overlay? I might boost the server again, I don't know. But I'm on a 6-day cooldown. But if you want to. I feel like the wisp should be a little bigger, but I'm wrong there. About the original size of the wisp. But that shading looks better than what I had before. Looks like you'd work on one corner of the text box, then flip it for the rest of the corners. I don't think Paint.net can flip it correctly. Paint.net is really stupid. I don't really like it. I thought the text boxes were gonna be in easy. No matter. Bigger wisp. Even bigger one. Bigger wisp. That one looks more like. You like this? How often do you stream? This is the first time I've streamed in like a year. Wild. Practically the only thing I use. But you probably know how to use it better than I do, I should see. Xbox is ugly. I'm definitely gonna need a reference. I'm gonna check Discord really quick. Usually most of the time I wouldn't do this. However, you need the reference. Luigi posted it the other day. That doesn't look good. There we go. Okay, so as far as it goes... Oh yeah, that's really crusty. It might be uglier than I think. Old one. That is reference for the down arrow. I also make layer transparent to better compare them against each one. Guess you could, yeah. Huh. Wish I had a proper photo of it though. Something that wasn't so blurry. Ever. Probably a good idea. Okay, go ahead and run this one through. What it comes out with. Perfect. Weird. Going on with the side again. Did it all. Oh, what? strange. Whoa, okay. My thing is bugging out. Make white. Okay, can I? Okay. I guess it's just gonna keep playing game. Let's see. Exactly know what's going on. Okay, white. Anything with unnecessary corners you can get rid of. There's weird remnants. Really unnecessary corner. What else? That's mostly fine, I guess. Don't know why it imported like that though. I'm gonna replace that just in case. There we go. Most of it's fine. Some weird stuff going on with the sides of it though. It's really odd. It's really gonna need more work. A lot of it is double layered for that. Maybe this will do it. Oh, sky. What progress have we made today? Text box. A single one. not even done yet. That fixed most of it. Still really weird looking. Can't tell if that's it being registered, but I'll go ahead and plop it in just to check. I wonder if it's the fact that it's just too many colors. It could be that. But it's worth a shot, I guess. Take a look at it in game, maybe it'll come out good. Or maybe. Never know. If anything, just those two little pieces need to be redone. About the bottom. Can't quite tell yet though. So let's go ahead and put it right back into the game and see what we Wano. Wano D-Man. Let's see how it looks in game. In comparison, this. Okay, so a couple of things I do like about it. A couple of things that I don't. It still has a heavy black outline on the top of it. Can't quite explain why. But then again, the reference picture does have a black outline surrounding it. It's hard to say. But it is better than what we had. This is what we have. Some of it is definitely fixed. Except for that top part still has a heavy black outline. Going on over here. Definitely don't want that black outline though, we want more of a fade we have here at the bottom. Yeah, we don't want that black, we want a fade. This gray. Oh, black. Okay, so it's the same shade of gray already. Huh. I understand. Place this very, very black outline. There is some fading to it happening. Strange. Hmm. Speed this up really quick so I can take a look at it in the light. Yeah, that black outline is heavy. Closer than what we had though. And the sides on the right definitely need to be smoothened up as they start too late. Bottom looks really good though. Hmm. One more picture for reference. That's it. Suppose I can try again. Okay, let's see. So, first thing I'm gonna want to do, I'm guessing, is I'm just gonna take. Really stumped. Huh. I'm gonna take this shade. Make sure that the whole line is that way. Then I'm gonna take this shade of gray, regular shade of gray. I'm gonna put it upwards. I'm gonna see how that looks. And that way I know exactly what's going on. Because if that looks good in game, that means we don't really have a need for that shade of gray anywhere. I could totally see that being the case. Yeah, see how it converts? I wonder. Yeah, this is definitely more accurate. This is more accurate than 100. But let's try putting this one in game. See how that goes. That should tell us everything. Yep, just how I suspected. So, pretty much, essentially we don't need that layer of gray anywhere. It'll just fix itself and shade itself. Because regardless of what it has, it looks like it has a black outline, so all we're doing is adding double to the black outline. So in order to get rid of the black outline, in actuality, it'd probably be more accurate just to make it all gray. That makes sense. Okay. Exactly what I needed to see. So yeah, that's definitely what's going on. Okay. See the rest of it. So that stuff is up. Outlines on the side can go away. all this. Guess that can stay. These start way too late. They should be starting earlier, I think. They're just missing a pixel. Might have been it. Yeah, mixed a couple. Yeah, that might have been it. This color instead. Just to see how it interacts. So that should essentially fix the problem. Guess it's not double layer of this gray. Not what I thought it was. Hopefully this fixes the display problem and it still has the black outline a little bit. That would be really convenient. Exactly what I was going for, but it's better than it. Back this up. Okay, doesn't look that bad. The right side is kind of crusty still. The rest of it doesn't look that bad. Still has a black outline like it should. Still has a weird black outline on the right. I don't have that though. Unless I left it. Rorschach reload. Looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks okay. Could use some work, definitely. Definitely better than what we had, though. Now that I know a little bit more about it and how it works, I imagine doing the other ones is gonna be a bit easier. Reference. The reference is a black outline on the sides too, on the right. So I guess essentially what you'd want is a black outline here on the sides. So I can probably make happen. Not too much. Does already have shading. Patch it up a little. That right there. This here. Rid of any unnecessary corners. Hmm. But it's like very, very crusty. Don't exactly know what's going on there, however. It's like a bad construction. predicament. Okay, let's see. These edges right here look so strange to me. Can't quite put my finger on it. Stretch though. It's as if the text box begins to earth. I guess chopping down on it would probably be like the mitigate or something like that. Really trying to get this pixel perfect. I just want it to look not like this, I guess. Hard to say. It could be the shading that I had last time, but overall the shape of it is just... I can't really tell. Something is definitely off though. Or was. This doesn't blend in naturally. This edge. So hard to say what exactly is going on with it. Right back to where we started. It's so hard to say if it's ugly like that in game too. I could totally see that being the case. When working on this mod, I've noticed a lot of that kind of stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just another case of that. Thing is ugly. Was. That might be fine. Now I'll try it again. Ooh, that's really weird. Why did it? It's still double layering this stuff, like if it's outlined. Definitely not what I wanted. I wonder how Nintendo originally made the text box graphic. Probably some old version of Photoshop. Yeah, probably. Probably the most boring thing to work on, too. Has to be done. Gotta do it. That is so weird. Why is it doing that? Right at all. Definitely not shaded. Oh. There's definitely something strange going on again. Without shade. Definitely something. Let me try once more. And then let me apply this. And of course I have to make. Yeah, so there we go. There's a weird splotch, so. Don't know where that came from. I'll get rid of it. It's right there, and Another one. Huh. Where do they come from, though? That is by the last row. Really hard to tell when it's different shades of white. Thanks to Presto. Alright, let's see if I can get it. Everything seems to be checking out. It's still strange for me, the side view thing. Not exactly sure how to feel about it until I get in game. So let's get in game. Doesn't look that bad, actually. That's what it's gonna look like in game. I think that text box is done. I can move on to something else. Okay, now let's see. Definitely doesn't look that bad. If we really need to, I can add some black shading to it. The sides. Doesn't look that bad. It's better than what we had. Definitely add some shading there to round it out. Go ahead and add black shading. And round it out. Just to make everything consistent. See how that one goes in? It does not look that bad at all. Luigi says, still doing that text for 2 hours. Yep. Gotta get everything right. Grumpy Circle says, gotta fix your aspect rate. Yeah, I'll do that in the next stream. Still that in game, see what it looks like. Let's take a quick look. I have a black outline. It's not too bad, it just needs some smoothing. Does need some smoothing along the edges on the right side. Very possible it was that ugly. So hard to tell with this type of thing. There. Hmm. Welcome to the stream, Tanner. Reference picture calls for black outline. Oh, I don't think this BTI supports transparency, however, possible it does. A lesson back. Wonder how that would come. One way to find out, I guess. Now we can try this one and see how that goes. Hopefully satisfied somewhat. So, recompile the game. That looks okay, but the construction of the text box itself is an odd thing. Top, bottom, and left side look fine. Right side I'm having a problem with. Definitely something going on there. Well, it's a good start, definitely. Go ahead and post this stuff in the Discord if anybody wants to take a crack at it on the sleep. It's about time I got to bed. It's been about 24 hours now. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna take off for today. When I wake up, I'll stream again. But for now, I'll take off. I'll post this stuff on the Discord for anybody who's interested in trying to take a crack at the text box stuff. Besides that, I'll be off for now. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for coming. See you later.